It's gonna cost you everything that you were to become everything that you want to be, bro. It wasn't until I actually killed the weaker version of myself that I was finally able to take the steps, bro. And you may be now in a position where, you know, you're stuck in the grind. You're just looking at all these videos, you're watching all these, you know, little guys online, but you're not actually getting to where you want to be. You're stuck in that loop where you don't have discipline, you don't have consistency at all. That's why I preach discipline, bro, because the first thing is, if you want to kill the weaker version of yourself, who is not disciplined, you're gonna have to build discipline. But what is discipline, bro? Everyone talks about discipline, but what the fuck does it actually mean? I'll tell you this in a simple fucking way, bro. The pain of the life that you're living right now needs to be greater than the pain of actually getting to where you want to be. So for example, for me, right? The pain of being skinny, invisible, weak, and average was far greater than the pain of me actually going into the gym, lifting, doing a bunch of push-ups, eating healthy, actually doing the hard things, getting out of my comfort zone, doing different things. That pain was way greater, right? So I finally did it. Every single day, every single morning I woke up, I wasn't sitting there thinking, but do I really want to do this? No, I was like, I fucking hate being average. I fucking hate mediocrity. And that anger drove me, bro, towards becoming greater. Right now it's what, like 11 p.m. Usually I'm asleep by now, but it's Saturday night. I'm like, fuck it, let me try something different. This is also outside of my comfort zone, right? Would the weaker version of me do this? Probably not. Staying in your room, playing video games, wasting time, watching Netflix, watching other men online do some crazy shit while you're not doing anything, it's not gonna take you anywhere that you wanna be in your world, bro. Right? The most painful thing is knowing that you're capable of so much more and not doing shit. So having all this potential doesn't mean anything, bro. Right? You can have the greatest potential. You could become the greatest UFC fighter. You could be, you know, the greatest businessman, but nobody will know because you don't do shit. So the next thing is you need to have goals, bro. A man with no goals will stay weak forever, bro. If I don't have any goals in my life, I will never actually get to the next step that I want to get to. It's only because I have goals that I actually know what I need to do every single morning. Every fucking morning I get up and I do what I have to do. Because I know the goals that I have for myself. And those goals don't align with the weaker version of myself. They all align with the greatest version of myself, who I'm trying to become. But the goals always evolve, right? The goals will never just stay the same. You need to have non-negotiables in your life, bro. And I was trying to first get jacked, right? Actually build muscle in my life. I had certain non-negotiables and boundaries for myself that nobody else can touch, right? People are like, oh, let's go drink, let's party, let's do this. I'm like, no, like that doesn't align with me. I said no to certain foods that didn't align with me. I always knew that I cannot waste my time chasing different pleasures and dopamine and all this stupid shit because it didn't align with who I wanted to become. So the non-negotiables are very important, bro. If you don't have non-negotiables in your life, then you're just a leaf in the wind. Anybody can do anything, right? And eventually you're gonna die out like a cigarette, bro. You're gonna keep trying and trying and trying, but you're just gonna burn out and just say you're not motivated and all this stupid shit. The next rule is to get out of your comfort zone every day. I think a year ago, I solo traveled to Eastern Europe, bro. I went to Hungary, Budapest, Hungary, and Warsaw, Poland. And you know, at first my parents were like, oh, who do you know there? No one's there, everyone is this, everyone. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna find out what the hell is going on over there and I'm gonna have fun and do it anyways. And so when I went there, I still think, wow, solo traveling was one of the greatest things I've ever did that took me out of my comfort zone. New environment, new people, you have to make new friends, learn new different things, different cultures, and it was fun as hell, bro. You meet different, you know, people, different women, and it's a lot of fun. You actually grow. I think every time you go to a new country, you don't know anyone, you grow way faster. So you don't have to solo travel, of course, but I mean, just do something different. All right? Talk to that person you want to talk to. Move to that city. Start that new job or do a different business, bro. Whatever it is that you want that's out of that comfort zone, that's what you need to do. Because that's where the weakness really dies, bro. The weakness thrives in all the comfort and the Netflix, the porn, smoking weed, all this stupid shit, bro. That's where all that comfort, the weakness just thrives and it loves it. That's why the brain loves that shit. But it's not until you actually put yourself out of your comfort zone day in and day out that you actually find out who you really are as a man, bro. Are you really somebody who wants this badly? Or are you someone who's just okay with being slightly, you're in okay shape, you're making okay money, you're doing okay. And the next thing, the last thing, is to have self-belief. Not self-belief in that the woo-woo gay shit type of thing, bro. But self-belief in a way where I'm just like, you genuinely have this crazy amount of self-belief in yourself that you can actually achieve the goals that you have for yourself. You don't care what anyone else says. You don't care how hard it takes. You don't care how long it takes to keep going, right? When I first was starting to get in shape, bro, I failed numerous amounts of times. I think I've tried like 8, 9 times. I kept going, kept trying, kept quitting, didn't actually do anything. It wasn't until I actually told myself, I'm not gonna quit. I'm literally just not going to quit. I'm going to keep doing this day in and day out, no matter what. I don't care how long it takes, I'm gonna fucking do it. And it wasn't until I did that I finally actually built it. So I wasn't focused on the end result. I was just like, okay, day 1, I have to keep going. Day 2, keep going. Day 3, just kept going. I stopped counting the days after 3 days. I just said, fuck it. This is who I am now. I'm just somebody who is in shape and I do these things. This is who I am. And so I think a lot of the self-belief comes from just believing that's who you are now. It's yours already. You're not waiting for it to come. You're just living life and it just comes to you. So if you're ready, bro, check the link in the description. Actually change your life, bro. Start building the physique and the mindset, bro, and actually get to where you want to be, bro. I want you to subscribe right now. Stay disciplined, bro.